Holy crap, I'm telling you guys, this weather outside is giving me major PTSD. From what do you ask? It's reminding me of all my ex-girlfriends. They just go right nasty and then like 10 minutes later they turn totally cute. Oh, it's brutal. It's brutal. Any hoozle, what's going on, guys? Yeah, you probably heard Scampers murping and chirping in the background. Because she is right here and she wants her snuggles. She wants some pets. Oh, she's a puppy cat. Yeah, she's a puppy cat. Just a puppy cat. Yeah, you little puppy cat. Anywho, well, guys, there's been some developments, some changes, some cool stuff happening. If you're wondering what I'm doing right now, I actually have to keep a gate here because I can't let Oreo go upstairs because he doesn't know how to come back down them. It's a problem. And part of these developments is something that's going to be happening with, oh, the lens is over here. It's something that's going to be happening with Oreo. So we hired some more people at work, which is nice. I actually have support now because before I was the only one available to service from North Bay all the way north to Timmins. We have people in Sudbury, we have people in Sault Ste. Marie, we have people in Thunder Bay, we have people pretty much sitting on the Winnipeg border, but I was the only one in the north, in North Bay, who could handle all the way up to Timmins. So if anything blew up and they needed somebody on site, well, they gave me a credit card and a company car and sent me driving. But now that's not a problem anymore because we have more people, which means, remember when I said I couldn't work from home because I was the only guy? Well, now I can work from home. Starting April, I'll be able to work from home every so often when I don't have to cover the on-site tech support, which is great, which is awesome. It's something I've been really looking forward to doing again. I've been basically on site since the COVID shit lifted and we were permitted to go back to the office. I've been on site 5 days a week and it's been kind of not really problematic, but you know, Oreo hasn't been the greatest lately. He is declining rapidly. Like before, I would give him one of these scoops in the morning and one of these at night. And this is a third cup because the vet said all he needs is a half a cup of food. So I've been giving him 2/3 of a cup of food. You know, it's not going to make him fatter. It's just going to hold him over more and he's just going to shit harder when he goes outside. Not a big deal. Now I give him 1 cup and it lasts pretty much 3 days. He's not eating like he used to. So I know on the last vlog I talked about Oreo's declining health, but we had another scare on Thursday when I went to go outside and scrape the global warming off my vehicle. I let Oreo out in the morning. I went outside to scrape all the ice off the windshields and that. And as I was doing it, I went around the back side of the truck, cleaned the back window, and came around to the driver's side, started cleaning the side windows and all that. And as soon as he saw me, he started barking at me. And I was like, "What's up? What's wrong, buddy? What's wrong?" And he was barking at me like aggressive, like I was the mailman. And I'm like, oh God, here we go. His dementia kicked in. So I go to walk up to him like, "Buddy, it's me. It's me." And I'm trying to wake him up, trying to bring him back over. He starts growling, backpedaling, and like showing me gums because he has no teeth. I'm like, what the hell do I do? Like, I got to get him in the house now because I got to get off to work. I got to go to the office. So I was like, well, let's try an old-fashioned trick. Like someone with dementia, if they're having an episode where they can't remember, usually if you do a certain action or play a certain song, something, it'll trigger their brain to re-rail themselves and get back on track. So I just walked over to the door and I opened the door and walked in the house and he saw me do that and he went, "Oh, it's time to go back inside." The moment that happened, it was like something clicked in his head and he was fine again and back in the house he came. But on last night, right now it's Saturday, guys. On Friday night, my birthday. Yeah, yesterday was my birthday, guys. I never said anything about it, but we don't make a thing of birthdays, so it's all good. But yesterday, I let him out. He went outside, forgot why he was out there. I had to remind him 72 times. And then he came back in the house. I was going to play pool. That's why I didn't stream last night. Figured I'd go make myself go out there on my birthday, right? And get out of the house and do something. So I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to go to Partners. We'll shoot some pool, hang out, all that fun stuff. But before that, I didn't feel like eating there because the food's not exactly, like, it's good, it's delicious, it's tasty, but it's not exactly healthy, right? We're talking about like deep fried chicken fingers and deep fried onion rings and deep fried pretty much cancer in your palate type food. not exactly the best thing to go for. It's so I was like, I'm just gonna eat here. So I took some chicken breast and drilled it in the oven and cut up a sweet potato and put that with it and boiled some broccoli up there and had sweet potato and broccoli and chicken. But as I was putting the chicken in, I look at Oreo and he's standing there, pretty much how he's standing there now, just standing there, and poop's falling out his bum. Again, he didn't even realize he was doing it. And it was pretty gross. That's like my floor right now is disgusting. I've mopped this floor so many times. My friend was telling me that instead of using a mop, they make a product by Shark. So does Bissell make the product as a steam mop. And apparently it's really good for lifting stuff like poop and that gets stuck to the floor. Great for mold removal and all that. You use some Javex juice, whatever. So I'm probably going to be investing in one of those to get this floor back up and looking somewhat clean. Because, yeah, the old mop and bucket trick doesn't quite cut it. Let me tell you a little something about that. So, but yeah, now that I'm able to work from home on Thursdays and Fridays, I talked to my manager and said, listen, like, my dog's 15 years old. He's blind. I'm pretty sure he's deaf because I call his name like Oreo and he doesn't even look at me. Like his cataracts are so thick that he's probably looking through like a glass of milk by now. He's got the collapsed trachea. He still kicks into honk mode. I don't know if he's lost control of his bowels, but I'm thinking he has. Like if he's just standing there and he's not even in Stegosaurus mode and he's just mud pumping and doesn't even realize it. I think he's fighting to keep alive. I think dogs do that. They don't want to upset their owner and they think that, well, obviously dying is going to upset your owner, right? So they're just going to like fight through the pain and go. But I want to give him a bath. He's got poop stuck to bum. He can't jump in the bathtub anymore. He doesn't have the power. I tried to pick him up. He screamed like no scream I've ever heard him do before. Like I was crushing his will to live. So I have no idea how I'm going to clean the poop off his bum. Like it's just a fight on site. So I talked to my manager about it. I told her, I didn't want to do it this Friday because it was my birthday. And I kind of don't want to bind putting my dog down on my birthday. It just doesn't jive with me, right? I don't think it jives with anybody, to be honest. So I was like, in April, once we have a rolling schedule for the on-site tech support, we will, I said on a Friday, because I don't want to do it during when I'm working. I said on a Friday, I'm probably going to work a half day. Because I know the moment I do that, do what I got to do with Oreo, I'm going to be devastated. I'm going to be shut down. I'm not going to want to be around people. I'm going to want to be left alone for a bit to readjust. It's going to be brutal. This is the reason why. Now I get it. When we were kids, me and my brother wanted a dog. Dad said no. No dogs, no pets, no nothing. And I understand now because it's not that he was worried that, okay, now we got a dog. The kids aren't going to take care of him. They're not going to take him for walks. They're not going to clean up after it. Blah, blah, blah. They were more concerned about when the dog comes to that age when it's ready to be put down, it's going to kick us in the ass. And the only reason why he knows this is because he grew up, he always had dogs, and he had to watch them die. And it kicked his ass. So he didn't want us to go through that same pain. And like, it's going to happen now. That's the other reason why I don't want another dog. Like, this is going to be freaking brutal to do. I'm not looking forward to it. I've read the comments. I know a lot of you guys also said the same thing. Like, you just went through it with your dogs, and it was not... Like it was a hard situation, a hard thing to go through. And I'm not looking forward to this. It's the reason why I've been drawing it off. And is that cruel on my behalf? More than likely, yes. I'll admit that. To me, I feel like I'm being a real dickhead by not doing it sooner. But at the same time, it's like, I feel like I'm also committing murder. You know what I mean? Like, it's really messing with my brain. And it's not right. Like, he's trapped in his body. His body's failing him. He's fighting the failure. It's just, he can't use the stairs. Like, that's the reason why I have to put that there and keep him in the kitchen. So his quality of life sucks right now. Because if he goes up the stairs, he can go up the stairs fine. When he comes down the stairs, I don't know what happens. He starts going fine and then something just gives out and he cartwheels down the stairs. And I know it hurts because he goes to get back up and then he's favoring a leg. And it's like, oh, for crying out loud. Like, So for safety purposes, I can't let him upstairs. Even outside, that little lip I have out back, he goes to climb up that sometimes and he screws it up and he catches his like the bottom part of his paw where the knee hits there, like I guess we can call it our shin. I guess that's what we can call it on a dog too. He'll smack that and let out a little like it hurts. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he's 15 years old. He lived a good life. He outlasted all my friends' dogs who got dogs after we acquired Oreo. But yeah, no, this is the reason why no more dogs. Cats are no problem. You know, Scampers is great. Doesn't limit what I can do. You know, if there's a lot of training camps I've missed with martial arts because I had no one to watch Oreo while I was gone for the weekend. And I really want to get more into that. So that's going to open up that doorway. Can I film when I'm there? I don't know. I'm going to ask Datu and see if I can. You know, I'll have my cell phone on me so I can just record. That's what I'm using to record now, guys, is my freaking cell phone. Not even using the GoPros anymore. I use my phone to record because you know what? Everybody else is doing it. Phones actually record pretty decently now. Why the frig not, right? Why the frig not? Anyway, I thought I'd give you guys the 411. Anybody wondering when Oreo's getting put down, it's going to be sometime in April. I will make another video when it does, when it gets closer to the time. And if you notice, I kind of disappear from the scene for a bit, it's because the thing upstairs is still like getting used to the fact that he's gone. 15 years, guys. Like, if you never owned a dog or had a pet, you don't understand. Like, these things become a part of your family and part of your daily routine. Like, I wake up in the morning, first thing I do is come down, leash him up, let him outside to go potty, and then I go do whatever I got to do around here to get ready for my workout. And then after my workout, you know, have a shower, let him out before I go to work, and then feed him, give him his breakfast. Lately, it's just been giving him his breakfast like on Monday, and then maybe on Wednesday, and then maybe on Friday because he just doesn't eat. So, yeah, it's a thing. But tonight, to get my mind off of things, my friend Jocelyn and I are going to go to a local restaurant called Lou Dogs. Lou Dogs. It's a place down on Main Street. Really good food. They got live entertainment there too. There's always a live band. Except for Sundays, I think. Sundays, I don't think there's a live band. But Monday to Saturday, they always have local live talent that go on the stage and, you know, singing things and fun stuff like that. So yeah, I'm going to take you guys along. Obviously not on the monopod, but yeah, this monopod's pretty dope. I never showed you guys this, I don't think. Let me take you guys off of it here. But yeah, this is the monopod I got. It's got the cell phone attachment. But this spreads apart and turns into a tripod, and you can actually extend it out pretty dang far. Like, this is all telescopic. It's a pretty sweet setup. I really like it. Yeah, I saw that on Amazon for like, I don't even know, like $40 or something like that. It was fairly cheap, and before I was using just a regular, I don't even know what it was, but for anybody who films like TikToks and needs to like kick it this way, like upright, you can do that. You just saw me do it. So if you have to make your phone sit upright, you can do it with this tripod, and it's really good. It's really good. I really like it. It does the job, and you know, like I say, with cell phone cameras now able to film at friggin' 4K 60 frames per second. Mind you, I just do 1080p 60 frames. But all these cell phones can do 4K 60 frames per second nowadays, and the quality is pretty damn good, which is the reason why you can't find a camcorder out there unless you buy like a prosumer and drop like $2,000 on it. So it's like, why bother? Just use your damn phone, film your vlog, and call it a freaking day. Right? Right. So yeah, tonight we're going to go to Lou Dogs. I'll show you what I get for dinners. It's Louisiana style food. So they do things that I've never had before, like cornbread. That stuff's weird. It looks like a bun, tastes like a cupcake. Kind of odd. Not really a super fan of that, but yeah. They also have some pizzas there. We got one last time. It was a deep dish, a Philly deep dish, I think it was. Could be wrong on that. New York deep dish, maybe. Anyway, the pizza, you couldn't pick it up. You had to eat it with a fork and knife. It was ridiculously thick. And one slice and I was full. And it comes with 4 slices, like it's brutal. And they also have a New York thin crust, which Jocelyn was really wanting to try because, well, I also like thin crust. Like, the less crust, the better. One of these days, I need to make my chicken crust. I'm going to make a video on that. That's a pizza that's just like protein overload. You eat one slice and you're full. because you got so much protein in your body that the next time you go to make a bowel movement, it's going to be like pushing a brick through a McDonald's straw. Let me tell you a little something about that. So you might want to stock up on a little bit of Clear-Lax there. A little bit of Clear-Lax if you decide to make that crust. Maybe even get a little bit of some Life Fiber. Yeah, mix them together, chug a bunch of water, and just mud pump like no other. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go have a shower and stuff and get ready for tonight's festivities. I guess birthday dinner tonight instead of last night. I went and played pool last night and just kind of chilled out with my friends. And then came home and went to bed and woke up and here I am. So, that's a thing. Alrighty guys, we're down here at Lou Dogs. I just saw Joss pull up. So, let's go inside and see what we can get to eat. Some food to feed on. That'd be it right there. I come through the back door because it's just easier. Good old Lou Dogs. Yeah, gonna go feed. So just waiting on Joss to show up and then we'll head her inside and see what we can eat. I thought that was her car right there, but no, from afar it looked like a Subaru, but when I got up close I realized it was a Volvo. Oh. Also guys, at Lou Dogs they got Gamba, so if your Gamba is your thing, you can Gamba. Alright guys, I figured I'd show you the menu here. So got a bunch of different things on here. A bunch of different options. Options galore, but I think I already know what I want to try. And that's this right here, fried chicken and waffles.
Served with tater tots and table syrup.
Yep. It's like breakfast for dinner. It's going to be great. Alright guys, no idea if you can hear my voice, but chicken and waffles. And Joss got the double smash burger with sweet potato fries. Om nom time. Oh hey guys, I'm back home. Actually, I've been home now for... I gotta change the time on that clock because it says 11:14 and it's totally quarter after midnight. So I probably should get on that. And I should probably do the same with the microwave because that's also wrong. It's off by an hour. Can I just do that now? Yeah, I did it all by myself. Anyway, yeah, dinner was good. We hung out for about, well, we hung out till about 10:30, just listening to the band. It was weird. It was like this country rock. It was two guys, and then all of a sudden it was just like one guy, and then it was like one guy nonstop. Just some dude with his acoustic guitar, but he was playing like that song there, Chattahoochee, whatever. I can't remember who sings that one. I think it's Garth Brooks. Could be anybody for all I know, but I might be wrong on that, so don't quote me. And then he starts singing like another popular pop song, and then all of a sudden he just busts into Oasis Wonderwall. So it was kind of all over the place, and it was interesting. It was really good. So listen to some live music after eating. I had my chicken and waffles. Joss had her smash burger. It was pretty good. And then I came home, and I was like, maybe I'll do a live Rust live stream. And then I looked at the time and went, holy crap, it's like 11 o'clock. Tomorrow I'm going to the parents' house. They want to do pizza dinner because we didn't do anything on Friday for my birthday. So they want to do that tomorrow. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow, is have pizza and hang out and other things. So that's the plan there. Yeah. So I need to get to bed because it's 12:17, not 11:17. Get some sleep so I can be awake tomorrow and go to that. And then Monday is back to work day. So yeah. But anyway, guys, I did discover that now I understand why all the guys that I watch Rust videos of, why they all have sponsors. Turns out YouTube passed a policy on video games with guns. That if you're streaming a video game with guns, which is, pretty much, 90% of the games out there, unless it's some stupid little clicker game, it's going to have pews in it. And YouTube is now not monetizing, or they're limited monetization on videos that have firearms in them. So that sucks for anybody out there who used to make a killing on Rust content or on any gaming content like Counter-Strike or anything like that, and now can't pull that off because of the limitations put forward by the platform. Rather than, people just not watching that content because they don't like it, because in their mind it promotes violence or whatever reason, they have to ruin it for everybody and get YouTube to create a policy. So, what can you do, right? It's a free platform. We get to post videos there. They don't charge us money for the data used or the data storage used or anything. So that's why I say, don't quit your day job just because you became a YouTuber, because at any point in time, they could feel that your content is no longer valid due to somebody's reasoning, and boom shakalaka, your source of income is now shot. Do it for fun. Do it on the side. Do it to make a little bit of scratch here and there. That's fine. Do it because you want to do it, not because you think it's an easy job. Because it's not a freaking easy job. Editing sucks. Anyway, guys, no, I shouldn't say that. I love editing. It's just trying to find the content to film. That's my problem. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, click that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time, guys, peace the frig out! Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.